Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Unique Bio Classes based on NCERT syllabus for PUC first and second year. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share and hit the bell icon so that you can get notifications. Okay, we shall start today's class. In the previous class, we have discussed about events in fertilization. So in events in fertilization, we have said 3 events. First one was pre-fertilization, second one was fertilization, third one was post-fertilization. In pre-fertilization, we have discussed about gametogenesis and gamete transfer in my previous video. Now we shall proceed with the second event, that is fertilization. In fertilization, what happens? Fertilization is a process of fusion of haploid male gamete with haploid female gamete. Okay, as we said, this is one is a male parent, another one is a female parent. These parents will produce gametes. Now these gametes will fuse. This fusion we call it as what? Fertilization. As soon as fertilization takes place, what happens? It results in the formation of zygote. Okay, as soon as fertilization takes place, it results in the formation of zygote. What do you think? This zygote is haploid or diploid? Okay, think about it. Okay, fertilization is a process of fusion of haploid male gamete with haploid female gamete to produce diploid zygote. You got the answer here. How we got diploid zygote? Haploid male gamete is fusing with haploid female gamete. Is it? When both the N are getting fused, you will get how many N's? That is 2N. 2N what we call? It is nothing but diploid. Diploid what? Diploid zygote. Okay, so that it will maintain the number of chromosomes in a particular species. So this is the easiest one. Fusion of male and a female gamete results in the formation of diploid zygote. We call it as fertilization. Okay, next one. There are types of fertilization based on fertilization medium. Okay, types of fertilization based on fertilization medium. On what medium fertilization takes place, based on that it has been classified. So we have 2 types of fertilization. One is external fertilization, another one is internal fertilization. Okay, this is internal and this one is external fertilization. So first we should discuss about external fertilization. The syngamy. Syngamy is what? Syngamy is another name of fertilization. Okay, for fertilization we can call even it as syngamy. Okay, syngamy is nothing but fusion of male and a female gamete. Okay. External fertilization. The fusion of male and female gamete occurs outside the body of the parents. Okay, if fertilization is taking place, if syngamy is taking place outside the body of the parents, it is in an external medium. It is called as external fertilization. Okay, like you can find in many of the frogs. Frogs will release their gametes in water, especially in the rainy season. You might have noticed. Okay, they are releasing their sperm and ova inside the water. And inside the water, fertilization takes place. Which means in water, fertilization takes place, not inside the frog's body. Okay, because the fertilization is taking place outside the body, so we call it as external fertilization. Then what do you say for internal fertilization? It is very easy. The syngamy that occurs inside the body of the parents is called as internal fertilization. Okay. Example here. Majority of algae, fishes, amphibians are having this. What? External fertilization. Okay. Next. About external fertilization, we have some more information. The organisms which are exhibiting external fertilization show synchrony. Synchrony means what? Together at a time. Okay, together, synchronization. You might have heard this term. There must be synchronization in this dancing steps with each of the participants. Okay, which means all should put a same step on a same time. So that synchronization should be there in external fertilization. Okay. Why it is necessary? Because both the sexes, male sex and a female sex, male organism and a female organism, both should release their gametes in the water. Okay, in an external medium on a same time. Just you imagine, if frog is there, male frog, it has released sperms. Okay, male frog, it has released sperms, but female frog has not yet released ova. But the sperm it has been released, there is no ova in the water, whether fertilization takes place? No. Then it is getting wasted. Which one? Sperms. If from female frog is also releasing eggs, male frog is also releasing sperms in the water at the same time, then then chances of fertilization are there. If both synchronization is not there among both the organisms, then there is no chances of fertilization. Okay, so that's why organisms exhibiting external fertilization show synchrony. They should show synchrony between sexes and release large number of gametes to increase the chances of syngamy. Okay, between both there must be a synchronization between both the sexes, and they have to release large number of gametes. Okay, they have to release large number of gametes, not one sperm, not one ova. Okay, many sperms should be released, many ova should be released. Why? Because in this many sperms, like 100 of sperms, in hundreds of sperms in the water, they are flowing through the direction of the water. Now this is the sperm and here it is ova, but the flowing direction of the water is in this direction. Okay, then sperm will move in this direction, but ova is here, but the chances of fertilization is very less. The water might be flowing in this direction also, but very less amount of water. If many number of sperms are produced, okay, if many number of sperms are produced, in hundreds of sperms, at least some 5 to 10 sperms will reach to the egg, right? So because of that reason, because to increase the chances of fertilization, many number of gametes, okay, large number of gametes will be produced in external fertilization, okay, to increase the chances of fertilization or to increase the chances of syngamy. Hope you got this. Okay, next one, disadvantage of external fertilization. What is the disadvantage of external fertilization? Offsprings are extremely vulnerable to predators. Is it? Now what we said, fertilization is taking place outside the parent body. Now after fertilization, zygote is formed. Now this zygote is formed where? Inside the parent body? No, it is formed outside the parent body itself. That as we are taking a water as a medium, now zygote is formed in the water. Now this zygote should undergo development. Okay, it should undergo a lot of changes in that. It will has to grow into a frog, right? Now during this stage, from this embryo or a zygote to an adult frog, this one will be vulnerable. It might be catched by the predators. Predators might eat them, is it, as their food. So the chances of survival will get reduced. Where? In external fertilization. In internal fertilization, what happens? This zygote is present in the mother's body. When it is present in the mother's body, then mother will take care of that young ones. Okay, but here what happens? In external fertilization, that young one is present in the water or in an external medium. Predators which are going to feed on this, that can kill these organisms. So these offsprings are extremely vulnerable to predators. Many a times we have got a question, what is external fertilization? What is its disadvantage? Okay, they have asked many a times, you should know this. Okay, done. Then we shall discuss about internal fertilization. Internal fertilization, the syngamy, what we said syngamy, it is another term for fertilization. The syngamy occurs inside the body of the parents. Okay, fertilization occurs inside the body of a parent, that is female, in a body fluid. Okay, in a body fluid, in a parent's body, what body fluid will be there? Inside that, fertilization takes place. What do you think? What might be the examples? Whether human being comes under external fertilization or internal fertilization. Okay, think about it. Okay, example. Fungi, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms, cartilaginous fishes, reptiles, birds and mammals. So humans come under where? In mammals. Okay, almost all mammals are having internal fertilization. So these are many examples of internal fertilization. For exam, for theory's sake, if you are going to prepare only 1 or 2 examples, it's okay. But for entrance exam, you have to know that all the examples to answer the questions. Okay, then you have about internal fertilization, some more information. In animals, the motile male gamete reach the egg. Is it? Motile male gamete. Motile means which is able to move. male gamete will reach the egg. Okay, in animals it is reaching, male gamete is motile. Motile means it can move, it will move and reach to the egg, where in accessory reproductive structures. Now accessory reproductive structures, what are those? In the third chapter we shall discuss. Okay, so motile male gamete will reach to egg in a female reproductive system. In flowering plants what happens? The non-motile male gamete, in flowering plants male gamete is non-motile. It is carried to egg. Okay, it is carried to egg cell by what? By pollen tube. Okay, male gamete is non-motile. Male gamete is present where? In an pollen grain. Okay, pollen grain will drop on the stigma through pollination. Now this pollen grain could not reach the egg cell which is present inside the ovule. So what happens? Pollen grain will germinate a small pollen tube. Now inside the pollen grain male gamete will be present. That male gamete will be released in the pollen tube, and this pollen tube will reach to the egg and release its male gamete, and fusion takes place. This is why, because male gamete is non-motile, it could not move. When male gamete is motile, male gamete will move to the egg cell directly by itself. If it is non-motile, then it has to use this kind of accessory so that it can reach to the egg cell. Okay, so this is about fertilization. What is fertilization? Explain its types: internal and external fertilization. It has external fertilization. It has been asked for 3 marks. What is fertilization? Write the disadvantage of external fertilization, something like that. So you should know about all this. Hope you don't have any doubts. If you have any queries, you can comment it in the comment box. In this fertilization, even you have the next. We have one more information regarding it. That information is about parthenogenesis. Okay, parthenogenesis. The female gamete undergo, okay, development to form new organisms without fertilization. Okay, in parthenogenesis what happens? Female gamete, it will develop to form new organisms without fertilization. But what we said in fertilization, male and female both will produce gametes, is it? These are the parents, these are the gametes. Okay, both the gametes will fuse to form offspring. Right, this we said in fertilization. But few organisms are there where there is no fertilization. Fertilization does not take place. If this we are thinking it as a female parent, the gamete which is produced by the female, that itself will develop into offspring without fusing with the male gamete. Okay, for that we call it as parthenogenesis. The female gamete undergo development to form new organisms without fertilization. Example: rotifers, honeybees, some lizards and some birds like turkey. Okay, so turkey bird you might be knowing, rotifer. Okay, for these, if you go through the Google, search for some of the pictures of those so that you can identify, because you know many of those. And rotifers we have used even in first year. If you have not seen the turkey bird, Google it and you will get a picture of that so that you can identify which is that. Okay, turkey is a bird which is undergoing parthenogenesis. Some lizards, honeybees. Okay, honeybees also shows parthenogenesis, and rotifers. These are some examples. Very important question. What is parthenogenesis? Give example. You are getting confused with one more question called as parthenocarpic fruit. Hope you remember parthenocarpic fruit in the first year. Okay, what is that parthenocarpic fruit? Parthenocarpic fruit is nothing but the fruit which has been formed without fertilization, and those fruits does not have seeds. That is about fruit. Here parthenogenesis, it is about animals. The female gamete undergo development to form new organism without fertilization. Examples are this. Okay, this is about today's class. If you have any queries, any doubts, please let me know. Please comment it in the comment box. I will try to solve the questions. And this is about today's class, and we shall meet with the next class. In the next class, I shall discuss about last word post to fertilization events, and maybe that video must be the last one for your first chapter. Okay. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell icon. So we shall meet, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy.